Hey there, Aquarius. This is Royal Blue here to do a general reading for you. And let's see what the energy for you is for today. And we have a higher view. Higher view. That's dealing with looking at yourself from a different perspective, from a higher perspective than you see yourself right now. And I'm going to read what the card is saying to you for today. And this is for Aquarius. It says, sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our noses, and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The way to be successful in your endeavor is to connect with others, is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacle in your way, and instead of easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to a higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. And this is, like I said, seeing from a higher perspective, from a higher consciousness, from a neutral place, and letting go of the judgments and assumptions that are attached to your life. So, we may be comfortable where we are, but sometimes we are pushed to leave our comfort zones. Bless me. Bless me again. So, this is the energy for your reading. A higher view, a higher perspective. And let's see what the next card has to say. This is for Aquarius. What is the message for Aquarius? What do you want Aquarius to know? What is Aquarius's energy right now? Connect their energy to these cards. Give them knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And reveal the truth to them. Aquarius. I'm going to cut the deck. Last shuffle. And we have proper burial for freedom, sacrifice. So we're going to see what proper burial for freedom is. what it's saying. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Let's see what this card has to say to you today, Aquarius. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die, though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. Maybe you need to look at things for what it is. And it also goes on to say, you need to see something through and let it go so that you are free from it. You may or may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somehow haunted by the past or drained by attachments that are no longer necessary for your growth. This could be anything from a past relationship to dreams or visions that may have encouraged you in the past but are not relevant for where you are going now. It might also be the spirit of a lost child or loved one, someone that has passed on or left your life, or the ghost of expectations unmet from past hopes and dreams. There is so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now. There is no need to further hold on to the past. Do not be scared. You are supported by utterly and completely in deep healing release now, and all involved will benefit from the healing change. It is not abandoning what you have loved to give it full and proper burial. It is, in fact, honoring and allowing what you are releasing to return to the pure love and light of the source. It is spiritual freedom for you and what you have released, which is the destiny to which all of life will eventually return. Trust that Spirit will love and protect that which is released into its care through the world of death. Death, too, becomes new life. There is nothing to fear and nothing to gain. Death is nothing more than a transformation. Transitioning from one state to another. And you have to look inside yourself to know that. Just don't see it as the passing away of someone. It can be something that's someone that's well alive, that the relationship has died. Not the person, but the relationship is dead. So you want to give it a proper burial so you can be free. Let it go. All right, let's see what the next card says. This is for Aquarius. All right, one just flew out of my hand. And we have conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat. You may be conflicted and feel defeated in some form or fashion. But I'm going to see what conflict and defeat is saying to you. That's going to bring about some type of change in your life. All right. This card represents significant learning and change, and how you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in response to conditions or situations around you. This need for sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and the pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge, for this results in the negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and gently you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow. Sometimes we have to go through conflict and defeat to know victory. And also to be free. All right, let's see what the next card has to say to you. Oh, you see that pop up? And we have rejoice in celebration. Rejoice in celebration. Let's see what this card has to say. And let's see, it's number 3. A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success, or victory is at hand. That's once you've come through conflict and defeat. And once you properly bury something that no longer serves you. You're doing what you love most and are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with zeal, there are no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving within you. Somehow, love has a way of showing you that you're connected to something much larger than yourself. This card symbolizes unity in a time of rejoice and gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family members, friends, or even co-workers. This is the moment of fruition for all of your dedicated work. So pat yourself in the back and party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. For letting things go and becoming free. Viewing things from a higher perspective. You can see it differently instead of at an eye level. And it's time to celebrate. Once you have done all these things, once you have gone through these things. All right, and let's see what the next card has to say. And we have shadow. Shadow. All right. And shadow says, this card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux. And one thing is certain, everything changes. Even your point of view about things will change once you change your perspective. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself as it does. So do you. The shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, and pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, if need be. Excuse me. Sorry. Turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. So once you get a different perspective on life and how it's meant to be for you, and once you have become free from those things that needed to be put away from your life, that's no longer serving you, and all the conflicts and defeat that you may have faced, then you can rejoice and look back and see how far you've come. You can look at your shadow self and say, I'm not going to live there anymore. I am above this. I'm beyond that. So, that's all I have for you, Aquarius. Just know that you have psychic abilities if you learn to tap into them. And then you'll learn how to let things go. And look at things from a different angle. From different height. Change is coming to you. Once you tap into your whole self. The celebration is coming forth once you let things go and embrace yourself from where you are. All right, Aquarius. That's all I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can message me at Royal Bleu or Royal Readings by Royal Bleu on Facebook. And I will talk to you again soon. Peace.